welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So it may look as though we are about to unbox a scrawler box, but we are not. Definitely not. We're going to make a shadow box. So this is the packaging, but I'm going to do something a little different. Normally I take the top off, but I don't think I'm going to this time. So I'm going to use a new collection from our lovely Julia. Now what I need to do is I need that to be glued on to there. I wonder whether to do it now though or after, because what I want to do is just then cut out a window here, and I think it will be easier if I have this glued. So I'm just going to grab my glue and we're just going to glue it on. So I'm going to make sure I've got plenty on. Now this glue does dry very quickly, so I know that I'm okay, but you can use double-sided tape, that'll give you, or even your glue gun would work. But like I say, I want this so that it's perfect. It sits perfectly on. So like I say, it does dry very, very quickly. And then because I'm going to cover it, but I'm going to cover it in the new papers by our lovely Julie as well. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of that. I don't know whether I get rid of that or just stick it down. Let's just stick it down because it's there. So let's just work with it. And I'm hoping my address hasn't sort of come through there. I don't think it will have done. Where is it? Like I said, I don't think it has done, but it's I can see it through the black, so I'm just going to do that. I mean, if anyone wants my address, if they just email me. Yeah. Anyway, I just don't want the whole world to see it. Okay, so that's that. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my ruler. I want my craft knife. This is going to be fun because, as most of you know, I never ever know where I put my craft knife. I do, it's in here somewhere, but I keep looking for my old one. Yeah, I can't see it, guys. Oh, that's because I changed places, of course. Right, I'm gonna use just a black pen for this so you can see. So I'm gonna come in 2 inches all the way along, like that, and draw a line. Excuse me, little lady. Thank you. It's not for you. Lady's trying to steal my sparkle pen. She saw that I dropped it, so she was straight in there. So she is up to her mischief again. I know what they're wanting. She's not happy with me at the minute because they're wanting treats, but I don't have any treats in. I need to buy some more because the pair of them are piggies, and the pair of them need to stop eating everything like as soon as it comes. So plus lady needs to go on a diet, so she's a little fatty. She's a little fatty like her mummy. So yeah, we all need to go on diets, right? So I'm sort of controlling the amount of food that she has at the minute because lady is a very greedy dog. So as you can see, just going to go all the way around, doing that 2-inch border. And the reason why we're doing the 2-inch border is because I want to have lots of bits and pieces on the front. So I want to decorate up the front as well as inside. So this is the bit that we are going to cut out. So I'm just going to grab my knife. I have changed the blade on this, so it should work lovely. But please do be careful. This is definitely something you do not want to let kids do. I'm an adult and I don't think I should be doing it either, but we shall get there. Practice makes perfect, or so they say. Isn't that right? Right, okay. Like so. And then I'm just going to cut across this bit like that, and then one more bit. And this does not have to be perfect at all, and that's the beauty of it. It really doesn't have to be perfect. Don't get rid of that because we can use it for dimension. So that's what I have. So the first thing I want to do is I want to start covering it in my gorgeous paper. So we do have new papers. Let me just pick that piece of paper up before the lady comes and decides that it is yummy to eat and she wants to eat it. So these are all the papers, absolutely gorgeous. So there's 5 different sheets of papers within this collection. I mean, aren't they just, I think we're going to use that one to cover. So let me get all of them out. Well, not all of them, I think that should, yeah, we might need all of them. And then that one at the end. So, lady, thank you. Stop being naughty. I think it's going to be one of those days, people, that we just run after little lady forever and a day. Right, because this isn't going to fit over, I'm actually going to half it because we can use our decorations in which we can, like, what's the word? Oh, help me out, guys. I'm not working this very well. Yeah, to cover any joints. So all I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to put glue all around because we are just going to cover this. Now, if you didn't want to use these papers, because I am going to use quite a lot, then you can just use plain cardstock. You really don't need to use these. It's just I really, really want to. So I'm going to pop that on there and then glue that down. And then before I do anything else, oh, too far, what I want to do is I just want to cut this down, and we should be able to know where that end is. Yeah. So I'm, oh, I was going to say, I am using that edge as a guide. Please do be careful, guys, at doing this, because yeah, there we go. So that's all nicely adhered down. So then what I'm going to do on this side is I'm just going to cut into that corner there. I don't know if you can see, so I've just cut this here, and then I'm going to grab my glue. I'm going to glue this down. So I don't need to do the back bit. What I'm going to do with the back actually is just get a piece of coloured cardstock just to go over the back, just so the back looks really nice, but you really don't need to. But I will be. Okay, so that's that bit all nicely adhered down. And then I'm going to do the same with this side. So we're going to cut right into that corner. And again, we're just going to glue this down, so making sure there's plenty of glue on. Like I said, I am using my art glitter glue because this dries super quick and has a really good bond. So, but you can use whatever you have. And then I'm going to bring this over, and what I'm going to do to save some of that paper, because this paper is just so nice, so let me just making sure that it's all nicely pressed. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this strip because we can use it in something else, and I'm just going to do that. So with these corners, I don't know whether I want to bring them over or not, or whether I just want to leave them. I think I'll bring them over ever so slightly, so I'm just going to cut a little, like a triangular bit off there, and then I'm going to bring that up so it's just ever so slight, well, slight-ish, and then do the same on this side. So cut out a triangle and then cut that down as well. So first thing I'm going to do is I want to glue this side down. So I'm just going to glue the side. I'm not going to bring it over the top yet because I need to cut into it again. And this is how I find it best to cover things rather than measuring, because yeah, me and measuring do not get on. Okay, so just like that. So press that in, and then as you can see, I just need to cut out a wedge there and then a wedge there. So we just need to cut out, oh sorry, I need to cut out a wedge on either side. So let's see if I can do it so you can see on this one. So there we go. So cut it there and then cut it there and then that will go up there and that will go up there, like so. But you do need to like cut it on a diagonal so that you don't have the bits hanging over the edge. So it's like a nice, yeah, nice mated corners. And then let's stick this bit down. And let's stick this bit down. So that's 1/2 done. Okay. So just like that. And then what I'm going to do is get another sheet of paper. So to cover the front of the scrawler box, we are needing 2 papers, which is completely fine. So we're going to do the same as what we've just done. So I'm just going to go along and put glue all over the front. And then we'll glue our paper down. We'll cut out that middle bit. Like I said, this glue dries super quickly and is quite a strong glue, so I really, really like it. So ideal for doing this. So I'm not overlaying my papers, I'm actually just pushing it up against each other. So just like that, and then I'm just going to push that down. And hopefully it adheres quite nicely. So just like so. And then grabbing my craft knife, just putting my blade on the side like that, and then I'm just bringing it down, and you'll feel when you need to stop. So that's how I'm sort of judging where to go. It's a bit harder on this bit, but you do need to make sure you have a nice sharp blade for this. Okay, there we are. And that is that. So I don't need that, so let's pop that away. What I'm going to do is turn this over. Again, we're just going to cut in to this side, and I'm going to glue this piece down. And like I said, please don't worry about the back, because the back bit, what I will be doing is I'll get like a sheet of yellow or something, or orange, and we'll put that over there. Because I really do not want to use this gorgeous paper up all on the back of this, so we can just use a normal paper for that. And then that's where you could actually write a message. So if you were to give this to somebody out, you could write your little message there. I think that would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so just holding that just a few moments just for it to take. Okay, so doing the same again. I'm going to make sure that I put in a wedge, so taking out just that little wedge on either side of there. I'm going to glue this side first, and we will save a piece of the paper off this one as well. So let's get that stuck. So just like that, so making sure that's nicely adhered down. Okay, not the best on the front, but that's fine. We can work with it. Okay, and then I want to keep some of this paper, so I'm just going to cut down. Again, we can use them in something else. And then I want to cut this bit down, this bit down. We want to cut a little wedge out of there. I'm hoping you can see it, just like that, and a wedge out of there. And then we're going to do the same to this side, so a wedge out of there and a wedge out of there. Okay, and then we're going to glue all of these down. So I'm just going to put all of my glue on. Okay, so that goes up there like so, and that goes on there, and that goes on there. So that is the front of our box all nicely covered. So there we have it. And like I say, we've got all of our you know, stamped images and stuff we can use to hide a few of the bits and pieces. We do want to do something with the back, so what I'm going to do I just want to measure. So I think I'm going to cut a piece that is 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. So let's see which one we can have. Let's go with this one actually. So I'm going to go with this. So we want 6.5 by 6.5. Okay. 6.5 by 6.5, just roughly. Okay, so then I need to squeeze this inside, and the way that I do that is we're literally just going to roll it like so and push it in there. Then we're going to push that bit in under there, and then we're going to work it over, being very gentle not to. I mean, it probably would have been easier actually to do this right at the start, but I didn't want to do this at the start because of the fact that I was putting my knife through and I didn't want to close it. So what I should have done was put some glue on it, but I didn't, because why would I? That would just make life so much easier. So that's going to stick in there like that. Oh, doesn't that look so cute? Now I've got to work out a way. Why didn't I put glue on, guys? Please tell me. Right, do you know what? We're going to have to sort of roll this out. Yeah, let's roll it out, and then let's pop our glue on. And I'm going to use my craft glue for this one because I have longer wiggle room. So when it goes down to the bottom of the tube, because it's being stored like that, and I need it to be like, come on, it's like ketchup, isn't it? Okay, just try. Oh, there we go. So again, so this is going to be really fun watching me do this, but yeah, right. So put your glue on first, guys, and what we're going to do is roll it. It's going to go in like so, and then we're going to push that up into where it needs to be with the corners. I'm just going to use my pliers. Don't ask me why I'm using pliers, but I would use. This is why you need a glue that moves really, like you've got the movement power in it, the time to actually do it, because it sticks. Oh, like my other one would have stuck really quickly. There we go. Oh, so pleased with that. So pleased. I am thinking I've got my stencils here, and that I could stencil on a rose on each of the. Oh, that might look nice. I'll tell you what I've got. Let's have a look. Where's my pastes? I've got this red glitter paste. Should we do that? Because if I don't use it, yeah, do you know what? We'll have the same one on each one. So just there. Let's go with it. Okay. So I'm just going to spread that around like that. I don't want to get anything else on this stencil, so that's why I'm being super careful. Just a bit more in there. Right. Okay. Oh, look at that, guys. How gorgeous does that look? Oh, that is super nice. Right. Now, what I am going to do, you go in there and stop trying to fall out. 1 second. Is I'm just going to wipe down my stencil. Just roughly, because I don't want to mess it up, and I know that if you use it more than once it can go underneath the lines, so we're going to try and avoid that the best we can. So there's that one. So let's do it on this bit. So I have my spatula here. And then let's do this. So again, I've put loads on just so that I can hold, well, it's quite a nice thick paste. It's a glitter paste actually from Nouveau. So let's get rid of that bit. Oh, and then let's, oh, look at that, guys. Isn't that just absolutely stunning? Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, let's do the same again. Let's move that out the way a second. Oh, I've just got that all over the side of it. And then I'm just going to come in and we're just going to wipe this off. Right, now you do need to be careful with this stencil. So I've just been very heavy handed. Thankfully it's a really decent one, so it hasn't broke it. But yeah, you do really want to be very careful with it when you're cleaning it off. So, because there's some very thin lines. Wonder if we can just, because it's all just glitter. Right, I need to do it another couple of times. Right, I want that bit in. Oh, that's not gonna, I don't know if we're going to be able to actually. Yeah. Right. I think I'm just going to have the two on, and then I think what I might do is use this one, and we have some, yeah, let's do that, just 'cause it's not going to work. So I don't want to mess up my other bits. Oh no, what did I do that for? Oh, actually that's actually worked really nicely. Oh dear. We're doing very well, guys. Right, yeah. Oh, I like it. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. We're changing it. We're changing it up. So I should have put more on my thing. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? A little bit there. Love it. Absolutely love it. Right, I think when that's dry, I'm going to use the same stuff. Like I say, it is Nouveau Glimmer Paste that I'm using. When it's dry, I'm going to go around all of the edges and do exactly the same. I'm bringing that gorgeous glitter. We are, like I said, we were still going to dress it up, but I'm just going to use this stencil right the way around the edge to sort of blend it in. So what I'll do, I'm going to wait for all of this to dry, do the next bit before we carry on, because the next bit that we're going to be doing is actually bringing in our characters and yeah, finishing it off. But just turn it around the right way. I mean, how gorgeous is that looking so far? Oh, I absolutely love it. So yeah, let's wait for it to dry so we don't mess it up. And yeah, once I've done all of the around the edges, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back and look at this. Isn't it really cool? So it's all dry. So this is the outer edge of my piece. I just think that is fab. Oh, I love it. I still haven't backed the back yet, which actually let's do that now before I forget. It's actually been a good few days since I came on and we recorded this, so that's why I've sort of just forgot about it. Yeah, there's no full sheets in there big enough, so what I will have to do is, so this is my scrap orange, yellow, brown and gold scraps, and then where are you? These ones are all my full sheets, so I tend to go to my scraps first and then I will get out, yeah, a piece. I'm thinking the yellow. So let's do the yellow. So let's pop that back away. Okay. And then what I'm going to do actually, oh, that's really cool, if I just put a mark down with my pencil of where I want it to go, so there, grab my trimmer and trim this down. Okay, and then all I have to do then is literally just stick that down on there. So, and then it helps disguise the back, and it just makes it look that little bit better. So let's pop some glue down. So I'm just using my Nuvo glue for this. So all the way around, and then making sure to put plenty on. And you can use any glue for this at all. If you've got like a tacky glue or a PVA, all of that will work fine. I'm just using what I have to hand. So let's stick that down, and then just making sure that everything's pressed down really nicely, and I'm just wanting that glue just to take, because once that glue's taken we can get on with it. So, and then if you were to gift this someone, you could just write a lovely little message on there, or even turn it into a pocket and have a card in it. I mean, how cool would that be? So, okay, like I said, I just want to make sure we're all adhered down. Right, okay, so there is that. So what I'm going to do is I've got all my little bits and pieces here, and what I want to do is we want to have our bits and pieces, but I'd like to also pop in all of the all of our giraffes as well. So I think that would be quite nice. So I'm thinking her up there. Now I need a Gerard. There's a Gerard. Now do we have them all? Yeah, let's do the same colour. So I must have one with her that isn't, yeah, that isn't purple. I can't even remember actually which one this one is. It's not Gerard. Nope, it is our Gloria. There she is. So what I'm thinking is that we have all four, but I quite like the idea of them. Should we have them so they're sticking on there? I think we should. Yes, definitely. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some glue on the neck of each one. So we're going to start off that way. Now if my glue comes out like it has there, then that is fine, and the reason why is because it dries clear. So, and then once it's stuck, once we've got these adhered in, actually what I'm going to do, so where it touches, once we've glued the neck bit in place, we're just going to glue the ears. So there's our lovely Gerard. So again, I'm just going to stick that bit there. So we're doing the neck like that, and then where it meets underneath, I'm gluing. Oh, they're so cool. Okay, let's bring these two in. So again, I think let's pop some glue down. I just think this is the easiest way to do it, by gluing her neck down and then popping our glue where it's about to, where it meets with the cardboard. So now some bits might get pushed down, but we can always, there is no problem with, we can always add in, what do you call it, some dimension behind if we really need to. And then we have, so that bit should, this one as well. So let's get our hand in there. Oh, I'm pushing them down. Well, I've pushed one of them down. Right, okay, let's use the pencil to do it. So I just stick in everything down using the pencil. How cool is that? Oh my goodness me, that is so cool. That is awesome. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I have realised that I haven't finished colouring in this flower, so let's do that very quickly, because that was a bit silly of me, wasn't it? But yeah, absolutely loving this. So, oh, and I've got a habit of doing this. I do it quite a lot. I start colouring in with a couple of colours, and for some reason I then go on to the next colour without finishing it off. A bit silly, isn't it? So it's not going to be as blended as I would like. Okay, and then these little bits. Okay, much better. I've done the same with that piece as well. So let me just grab a yellow, and yeah, like I say, it's not going to be blended very well, but there you go. Right, okay, so there is that. And then what I want to do is I want to come in with some flowers and some other bits and pieces. So we do have these. Now actually what I do have is, do we have 4 of them? We already had some cut, because I'm thinking that we could have one on each corner, and just like so. Oh, I love that. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh, that is fabulous. That is absolutely fabulous. And then we can have our greenery coming around just like so. Do I have another bright? I do have another brightest one. So just like that. So that's our greenery. So it's like a framing them, isn't it? And I don't think I want anything else. I think if I put anything else on, I might ruin it. We do have some hearts, but I think I'll just be adding it for the sake of adding it, unless we put a heart in each corner. I think the stenciling has done its job completely, because I just think the stenciling looks amazing. And then the only other thing I can think of now is, where's my scissors? It's just some, yeah, some like words on there. So I'm wondering whether to take all of the, like 4 different sentiments. So one from each stamp set. So I'm just going to fussy cut this out, like so. Okay. I think we should have one there. Let's have a look. That one. That one. And we should have one more. I think it's Gerard's. Yeah. And that one. So I'm not sure which one goes with which. I'll have to look at the stamp sets in a moment, and then we'll put them together. So again, fussy cutting out my sentiment. I love fussy cutting out my sentiments. Well, I do at the minute. But what we can do is have it so that it's like that, so it doesn't matter. There's no like right or wrong way with this piece. It's whichever way you want it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Again, I'm just going to fussy cut around, and then we'll work out which sentiment goes with which stamp set. Okay. So then that one would go like that, and then the last one, so again fussy cut this out. Okay, and then that one would go like that. So it doesn't matter which way we have our piece at all. Oh, I love that. Let's get this stuck down because I do think this looks absolutely gorgeous. And I am going to keep those hearts on there. Right, I won't stick down the sentiment yet because we do need to find out which sentiment belongs to who. So I do need an acrylic block, I think, to hold these down over that stenciling. So, and I should have a little one as well. There we go. Right, so then let's smooth that one. And I'm going to stick this heart down in that corner. Again, making sure to have plenty of glue. It's because I was about to say, if you don't have to use the wet glue. I think for this particular project, and especially if you've done a stenciling like what I have, then I do think that you would probably be better off using your glue gun for it, because it will adhere straight away and it doesn't matter about the lumps or bumps. So yeah, so just something there for you. So if you want to, so like I say, you're probably best off using your glue gun because it will adhere straight away, whereas this isn't. But the good thing about wet glue is it gives you the time you need in which to play around with it and to move your bits and pieces. So again, more glue. I hope you can see and I'm not sort of in the way. I want a vine. Okay, like so. How cool is this though? I mean, we've made this out of packaging. I mean, how amazing is that? I just think there's something so wonderful about reusing and using packaging for our way, like to make and create something. So I'm just going to grab these. So Gerard, where's Gerard? There he is. So let's start with Gerard, and he is, sometimes you need a different point of view. So Mr. Gerard, let's stick your sentiment down. So we're just going to go across there like so. Oh, and let's turn it. Nope, and yeah. So this one is Gwendolyn, and she is, don't be afraid to stick your neck out. So that's what we're going to use on this one. I'm just going to pop that on there, and then we're going to turn it. And this is our lovely Gloria, and she is too fabulous to fit in. So let's stick that down on there. Okay, and then our very last one is our lovely Gabriella, and she is Reach for Your Dreams. Okay, so oh, I love that. Let's move that. I don't need them anymore, so put them back. Alright, I'm just gonna move them and put them back in my little tub that I'm working from, and I think I can safely say that is us done. How amazing is that? That is so cool. Oh, I just absolutely love it. So it doesn't matter which way you want it. I mean, how cool is that to gift to someone? That is so fun, isn't it? Right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing my process. Like I said, this has come from packaging, which is just fabulous in itself. Oh, I just love it. I really do love it. I think it's awesome. Do check out the description box. Julia does have her own website now, but the stamps available are also available on the craft stores. But all the links will be in the description box below. do please check them out. I'm going to leave it there and just, yeah, because I mean these just look fabulous, don't they? Thank you so much everybody for watching. I do, like I said, I really hope you've enjoyed this. Please do consider giving me a thumbs up, liking this video, and maybe sharing it. It really would help and make a difference, and hopefully get my channel seen a little more. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.